Hello everybody, I'm doing one of these bags in normal time. So we'll do that one. And I've got some of these and some book rings to put. I need one of those out to put my spares in. One, two, three, because then I can have these on a, oh, there goes the cat. Right, so we need a, right, these I'm going to have to cut in half because they're way too big. There we go. So we've got a 3807. I've got to figure out which way round these go. That way. No, I think because I'm going to have the ring at the top, I'm going to have this like Ujima Flip does. Add more zest. She has it at the bottom if I remember rightly. And then we have 3042. Yeah, I did that one yesterday and I was shattered at the end of it. I had hoped to do it all, but no way. So this is going to be in, I nearly said 3 halves, but well. And 3861. There we go. Right, so I really need to get, so when I go out later on, it's my gluten-free fish and chip night tonight, so when I go out later on, I'm going to get one of those small little plastic funnels. I don't like the silicone ones because the beads tend to just, the drills tend to just sit on them, and then you still have to scoop them down or do that kind of stuff, whereas with a hard plastic they just go down, you tap it. Right, so there's that's number one. And these are I think that's a 2-inch ring. I know you can get them bigger, but well, I got a whole pack for $3.99, and there's a pack of and there's 12 of them. Yeah, 5cm rings. There's 12 of them, so it's quite handy because then I don't have to overcrowd these bags. Oh dear. Oh gosh, some of them are a bit hard to open. 3042, 3042. Oh, look at the static on that. Only a few of these bags had static, but the static, it hasn't been that big of a problem so far, touch wood. She says, you know, you get some static that, you know, you just look at it and it starts bouncing and it's all scattered everywhere. I'll get in there. But with this one, so actually it should be that one. If we're going to do it in order, those can be added. I've got to get a proper box because this packet is so loud and noisy. I apologise if you can hear the noise outside. We've got workmen on the road. My road is closed and they've been working their way up and then down the other side, but yes, it's got to me, and then no doubt it'll come down my side of the road next. Got it until July, but the road being closed until July is quite quite nice. Reminds me back to the COVID days when nobody was out, except this time it's just noisy and roads, but the road is closed. Right, there we go. So that's that. Now I've got to find a place to hang this, and I think I'm going to hang it on my I've hanged it on my angle poise light. All right, so we'll do that lot next. So did I stick the other one in here? Yes, I must have done. All right, don't want to lose these because they're quite handy, because they've got the Ujima flip on. Right, let's turn that on. Start as we mean to go on. Oh my God. Whew. Bag number 2 of the Josephine Wall, Fly Me to the Moon by Diamond Painting Deutschland. I like how these are all in, and they are all in order, but I would prefer it if we had one at this end and not at that end. But, well, actually I shouldn't have done these. I should have done the next set of numbers. So what we'll do is we will move those out of the way, put that there. We'll get the empty box. 151. Right, so I want to start the other way round, so I'm going to have to do it. We're going to have to search, I'm afraid. Right, there's 151. Get my tray out. I've already done. Now, these labels, they're all very well and they go on nicely, but they do forget that your fingers have oils in. And what I've noticed is, I don't know if you can see that, but see how blurred and sort of the patterns coming off? So that is one thing to beware of. You know, I think in future, if I was to get, or when I get another one of these, I will scan the ledger in. I mean, I could scan this one in. I might just do that one actually later on. I'll scan this one if I don't. Oh no, I need it. Oh dear. But I'd scan that in, and then I would print it off onto my sticker paper, which is a glossy sticker paper, but it seems to hold the you know, it doesn't come off with your oils. I've got some nice sticker paper. So these ones I don't need just yet, but having said that, I've got a little pot for my odd drills. Oh dear. And I empty this out at the end of each painting that I do. So all these ones in here I know are for this painting, so if I was to ever run out, I can just sift through this and try and find the one that matches. Right, now I don't know. No, I won't sort those out. I won't put them on the pots yet, so they can go there. This mat can come down. Now I need the big scissors because I've got to cut off some of this excess. Nope, wrong side. This is where actually my viscose trimmer would come in handy, but that's all the way upstairs and I can't. and I can't be bothered to go up there. I don't know how long this is going to take us, because this one is not a speed one. So my next one will no doubt be a speeded up version, and then when I get starting on it, I will have a one that isn't speeded up, and then I will speed up after that. Right, so that's another one that's all started to I don't know, it's the printing, and I mean that one, it's all a bit gone a bit peak tongue, as they say, but that could be my fingers hitting them, you see, which no doubt is. It's my son's birthday today, so I've got to go up and for the school run and see my grandchildren, because no doubt he'll be picking them up, and I shall I'll go into whip into Morrison's because that's close by, and I'll get a birthday cake for him. Right, so we've got these, so now I've got 151. There we go, 151. Right, so here we go. And it begins. I have my tumble dryer sheets ready, because for those that do diamond painting, often we know what tumble dryer sheets do for static drills. Right, so we'll get that one out ready, because we're doing one. Get some pots ready. These little tubs are very good from this Art Dot 420 case. I'm only using 2 of the trays, there's 3 in total, and they each hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So each tray is 140. So that's very nice. Right, I've got to get these into order, because now I'm working from the other way round instead of like last time. 57, 59. Right, I don't need the scissors anymore, so they can go away or go there. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 53, 52 and 51. Right, so there we go. Right, 52. This nice salmon pink, coral pink even, or whatever. It's a little bit of static, and they are jumping everywhere. What I should have done was I should have put this in a dryer sheet in, but I'm still half asleep, and I have to say, let's catch all the little blighters. Yeah, I didn't get much sleep last night. Well, I mean, I got more sleep than I usually do, but it was still not enough. And because I overdid it yesterday, because I not only filmed this, I went up town, I came back, set this up, did an unboxing video of this, and then what did I do? And then, so I did 2 videos, this one, the first batch kitting up, and then I did the unboxing, Well, I did the unboxing first, but hey. And 153. And then I did on my other channel, Carpe Diem does budgeting very badly, I have to say. I do coin hunts. So I had £500 worth of £2 coins, trying to find the commemorative ones, which are worth a little bit more. And so I did that filming, as well as I'd been uptown and come back again, and yeah, sorted cardboard out, and it just did me in. I have fibromyalgia and other things, so yeah, I do tire quite quickly. My back, oh my god, my back really hurts at certain things. So yeah, 56, 55, that's the one. So I've got a nice purple. Is this one going to be? Yes, this one's a bit static, so let's get a bit of. So I put the dry sheet in, I crinkle it all about just to, and you see how they're loosening up now, and then I just pour, and look how nicely they pour. Yeah, you get some which stick because I didn't manage to get the dry sheet on all of them. If I'd spent a bit more time, I probably would have got more. But what I did get unstaticked, destaticked, wasn't bad. And what I will do is I'll put that dry sheet in just to getting those last out. I hate it when you get to quite a full tub, because then you can't really tap the box, because if you tap the box, these lot, so near the top, they just jump out. Right, now I've already got a, I think I better take the lid off of this because I can see more coming, stray ones. Right, now we're on to 56. Hopefully I'm in shot. 58, 56, that's this one. See, I don't particularly want to be putting dryer sheets in every one. And as you can see, I don't really have to, because it's a pain when I do, because you've got to stop, find the dry sheet, cut it up if you haven't already got them pre-cut, and put them in. Now, I'm really looking forward to doing this one. I really, really am. Right, 157. Oh dear, I hope this doesn't take me as long as yesterday, but I think it will, because even though the one, excuse me, the one I did yesterday is sped up, it still took me the amount of time to do it, which was about a couple of hours. Now, I'm filling these pots up, and anything left, I'm not going to bag them into that bag straight away. I'll put them at there, and then I will do them at the end. So there we go. That's that one. Then we're on 158. I really should have had my breakfast. I usually have one of those small round pita breads, gluten-free, and with peanut butter smeared on top, the whole earth peanut butter, because I really like that. But and then I have an apple and a pear. I've had the apple and the pear, but I haven't had the peanut butter. I had the apple and pear about 6 o'clock when I woke up. God, horrendous time that was. The blasted cat was mewing, demanding attention, weren't you, Desmond? I call it Desmond. It's Desi, really. Or Umi. Umi in Japanese. Umi means destiny, and that's apparently her name. because she had that name when I got her from the rescue place quite a few years back. So we've just sort of shortened it and lengthened it, and when she's bad it's Desmond. Oh wow, oh dear. Come on, this is where I definitely need one of those funnels. So when I get to kitting up tomorrow, because I'll probably do the other lot tomorrow, the other bag set, or maybe later on tonight, depending on how I feel. But once I've been uptown, then I can then I will get one of those little funnels. I'll get my fish and chips tonight. Oh, we've got a brilliant these bags. I get them, take them out, and they're all like that. They are all practically open. So just be careful when you're getting yours that you don't have the same issue, because if you do, you are not you might lose them. Right, squeeze those. I probably need to cut some. Oh dear, some of these, because these pots are new, the lids aren't sort of screwed on at the right size. So now where are we on? We are on 161. So now I've got to find them. That's up this end again. Oh, that's that one. I've got a tickle in my throat. Oh. And I've also got, oh yes, I do need to cut this up. So very well, but this stuff doesn't cut very well, not my scissors. I mean, they're good with fabric, they're good with paper, these scissors, even though I really keep them for fabric. I have a sharpener, so I'll just have to hunt that out at some point. They're pretty sharp. I mean, they're cut paper, no problem. These are my Dunelm specials. I got them when they were $1.99, so I picked up 2 packs. I think my friend who we went to I went to Dunelm with, I think she picked up 6. But well, all right, so one of these and one of those. Oh, my grip on this hand is really not good. I've got ulnar nerve entrapment on this, so all down here, especially my elbow is pretty sore, and then it radiates down there, and those two get numb, and it's not pleasant. And night time it's horrible, because I tend to lean on one side as well, which doesn't help, and then I'm forever having to shift around, can't get comfortable. I'm in pain. I get in pain any rate with my fibro, but I don't take medication for it because I'm very sensitive to lots of the meds. I used to have gabapentin, and I'm sorry, but I call that the devil's drug. It was horrendous. It made me wappy. I just got tired and tired. I couldn't concentrate. It was not good. And so, yeah, so I had to come off that. But yes. Oh. So my grip on this hand, it comes and it goes. And sometimes if I'm holding small pieces, I've got to get it at the right angle. If I get it like that, then it starts shaking and I can't grip it very well. And it's, yeah. But then the next moment, my grip can be back again. No rhyme nor reason. 167 we are on. That's that one. Let's get a bit ahead, shall we? 168, 169, 208. There we go. Right, so we're on to 167. I've got to sit up on my back. My neck is already starting to hurt. God, this getting old malarkey is horrible. Yes. 169, 168. Sometimes I'm tempted to cut a hole at the bottom of these bags, you know, and then pour it through that way, so then I don't have to try and fight things past the lip. But then you've then got a useless bag. Right, 169. This looks a little bit. So let's try shaking it around, see if we can shake the static out of it. No, that's just making things a little bit. Put that in. It's a sunny day today. We're supposed to be getting some really cold weather, like the beast from the east or the whatever. But I'm not sure. It all varies. All depends on where you are. I think these weathermen favour down south a lot. And I'm not down south anymore. Right. Oh, get in there. Oh, he jumps. Oh, come on. Well, if he hadn't jumped out, I wouldn't have spotted that other one, would I? See, I've got to try and not put my finger on that when I screw the lid up, because sometimes I've a tendency of holding that down and then screw. But well, all right, this is the first row done. 208 of, so this is 14 down. Now this picture, oh dear, is let's just do it that way. This picture is a 220 colour. So I did my grandson a Justice League of Justice one, a Diamond Art Club one, and I might need to put a dryer piece in there, and he loved that. So this one, I'll see if my granddaughter wants it when it's done. But well, we will see. Problem is doing these big ones is that you try finding a frame that doesn't cost an arm and a leg. I mean, I found a frame on Amazon. Brilliant. The right size, especially for the Justice League one, which was 100 by 70. I think it was 1 metre by 70. No, 110 by 70. And I found one. And it was not too bad a price. It was 40 quid, which I thought was amazing considering, you know, it only had a bit of perspex. It wasn't, you know, it wouldn't be professionally, because that cost me into the hundreds. And when you're paying about 100 quid for the diamond art painting itself in the first place, you know, it does, you know, that bumps the price up. But well, so I ordered it, and then I got a reply saying that they cancelled the order because they can't post it to me because it's too large. Well, why put it on Amazon then if that's the case? Really peed me off. So I did a bit of a review for that. Just basically saying if you're ordering this, you know, and it was, I think it was coming from the UK. Well, I didn't say it wasn't, but hey, anything's possible. But either way, you know, before you put things up on Amazon, or because this was by a third party, because Amazon has those. That's mainly what Amazon is. It's all third party nowadays, really. And they yeah, they should sort this out. They shouldn't, you know, if you can't deliver it, then you shouldn't have it up. Right, 210, another bag that was half open. Oh gosh. Oh dear. Problem with being down here is I haven't got my fan. See, I tend to overheat a lot. Good old hormones. The perimenopause. Ugh. So after a while, I've got a small fan. I should get that. Actually, I've got to find it. I think it was down here somewhere. Don't know where though. 317. What are we on now? We're on 224. No, 223. Then 224. Then 301. Oh, God help us. Oh. Hold on a minute. That can't be right. There's no 310. We miss out and go straight to 311. Gosh. I would have sworn that this would have had. Whoops. Not 315. That one next. The Shamrock. And now it's this one. And then 316. And 317. Right. 223. All right, well, there's 317. 316. 315. 312. 3111. 301. Here we go. 224 and 223. I hope I'm in shot. I can't tell very much because this the way this connector to hold my phone up, it basically covers half the screen, and I've yet to figure out how to sort of transfer the picture to, say, my iPad, which then I can have my iPad on the side so I can actually see whether I'm in shot or not from that angle. I've yet to work that one out. But the older you get, technology seems to evade you. I mean, at one point I could program a DVD and the cooker, change the time on the cooker, program the cooker and everything. And now I can't. I just can't seem to do it. Mind you, half of it is I can't be bothered, and if I can find somebody else to do it, delegate. That's the one, which I suppose is a bit lazy, really. But comes a point when, let's face it, do you really want to spend your time trying to program things to work? I don't. I'd sooner diamond paint. Oh, lucky caught. Oh, my Desi, she's asleep. Oh no, she's preening herself. Well, I have to say, so far, with the amount of static, which is, I think, has been minimal for baggies, but these are quite nice baggies. The ones you get from China, they're more flimsy. The cheaper they are, you get far more static on those. So I was, when I heard that or knew that they were baggies, I thought, oh dear, we're going to have a fair bit of static. But I have been impressed so far. Now in my head, I'm trying to plan ahead. After the fiasco of my unboxing and trying to, a little bit of rubbish, of trying to show you the canvas, and I ripped that cover sheet. I hate that cover sheet. I hate double-sided, to be honest. I much prefer poured glue, but well, I didn't have any, did they? Because it's down a dark club Deutschland, so I don't think they do. Well, not for the big ones. Well, so we're getting there. 315. 315. I'll probably take a break after I've done these ones, and then, oh dear. Whoops, a daisy. Should have put. I got lulled into a false sense of security, because it's usually the bags with the most drills that seem to get more static. But this one got me. But yes, so yeah, I should probably take a little break after this, and then I might continue and do the next bag, because I really want to get this done, and then I can start, you know, doing the picture. I've got several that I really need to be finishing first, but you know how it is when one comes that you've been looking forward to. And also, while you've, you know, I find, I don't know if anybody else does, is that when I order certain diamond paintings, I order them. I really like them at the time, really do. And then they come, and because I'm finishing off, say, another diamond painting or two that I've got on the go, because I have quite a few, because of this problem as well, then I tend to not just get bored of certain pictures, paintings, I just sort of change my mind about them. By the time I actually get around to doing them, I change my mind about them. And so, you know, they've joined my stash, but I don't think I'm going to do them. Or when, oh heck, or when one like this comes along, then I want to do this instead. So think definitely when you get a when you're ordering diamond paintings that you are definitely going to do it. And whilst yes, having it in your stash is a good thing in one way, it's also counterproductive, because you might find that after a year, or possibly even 2 years, maybe longer, it's still in your stash. Oh dear, I'm hoping this will fit in. And you know, you don't want things in your stash too long. So the rule of thumb, I think some diamond painters use, is 1 out, 1 in. So you you know, you're, come, get in, please get in. I know you're very nearly full. Blast. Where's you bounce to there? Come back. Right, if you get too full a pot, I mean, there still is room. Once you've got the lid on, there's still quite a bit of room, but of course it's right to the top of the thing. I tend to shake them up and bang them down. And you see you get given just that little bit extra room, which might make the difference. I'm going to try, but if it doesn't work, then I will decant some of this, and I'm pretty certain it will fill in. There we go. Where did he go there? And then I shall do it again. I won't put that dry sheet in. I shall do it again. Shake it up, because sometimes shaking out can dispel the static. There we go. Right, so now we're on to what do we need? Oh dear. Right, 318. 322. 327. I don't know how long this is going on. Oh gosh, we've had 41 minutes already. 333. 334. Oh shoot. Sailboat has already started, see? And you peel it off once and it starts doing that. So all I can assume is, I think these symbols were sticker sheets were run through a laser printer, and the paper isn't very laser. Perhaps it wasn't built for laser printers, because you do need a different one. Oh my god, 318 is a massive bag. Oh dear. Right, I think I better put a bigger bit in there. I think this is possibly going to need... See, I was toying up with just using up all the pots and, you know, putting the extras into it next door, because that's what I tend to do. So I'd have it like this. Say if they were full, I'd have the extras there. And because they're next door, yes, I can get them a bit muddled up at times because I don't put labels on them. But because this is just too big a pit painting, I can't do that. Right, let's see. God, those diggers. It's a Pac-Man. All right, 322, is it? Yes, 322. I'll try and... Now and then I start swaying and wiggling. That's because my back is starting to lock out on me. It goes into spasm. And it happens mainly when I'm walking. Oh my god. And so I have a scooter for when I go uptown, because I can't walk that far, because hold on a minute, what have I done with that one? Oh, there. Because what happens is it tends to my muscle fires up, tenses, and so every time I'm walking it's so painful. And then 327, and then I have to stop for a bit, rest, and wait until the spasm has gone, and then I can walk on a bit more, but I can't walk that far more before the spasm comes back twice as aggressive. And so, you know, going uptown at one point, I was stopping, over 20 times. And that was just going up there. And each time it was getting worse and worse and worse. And I was just coming back with shopping as well. And I just decided, I can't do this anymore. I can't. This is just, you know, too much. And so I looked at scooters. I mean, it didn't help that I'd also fallen down the stairs. I mean, I've always had this bad back for years and years. But yeah, I fell down the stairs. Classically it was 334. And I really smashed my left ankle in. It was called a dislocated trimalleolar fracture. So I broke it in 3 places. It's crazy because at one point I remember I was at the top of the stairs, but I don't remember falling. But the next minute I was at the bottom of the stairs, and I was fighting to try and keep awake, you know, keep you know, that feeling that you think you're going to pass out. And I thought, I can't pass out, I'm on my own. And it was like 10 o'clock at night, and I thought, oh God. And I looked at my foot. Once that feeling had gone and the shock had sort of, the instant shock at that point, it kicked in, I looked at my foot and thought, that doesn't look right. Dislocated and stuff, and just didn't look right. And my other foot hurt as well. Yeah, what happened then? Because I left my phone upstairs. And I was downstairs on the bottom of the floor, so luckily we've only got a small hallway at the bottom leading to the front door, and so I pulled myself to the door, trying not to move because it flipping hurt every time I moved, and I managed to open the door. And then I was half in and half out the door, and I was basically screaming at the tops of my lungs for help and saying I'd fallen down the stairs and please can someone help me. Nobody came, except then I heard this voice, and I went, oh my God, because I'd been shouting for a while, I think, at that point. And it was one of my neighbours who had just come back from work, and he was just putting his motorbike away, and he heard, and he came to my rescue. And so I got him to go and get my phone. He phoned up the 999 while I just wanted my kids. I need my daughter and my son, please come, this could be your mummy's last hours, and she wants to see you before she pops off this mortal coil, and you know, that kind of thing as you do. I'm getting a bit annoyed with that. Look at that. I have to get them to send me out a blooming scanned copy, and I'll print it out myself. And yes, so so he called the ambulance, and first off they said, oh, not a priority, then I was a priority, then I wasn't a priority, and it was like, oh God. And I was cold because I was on the floor, and I couldn't shut the door this time now because I was in the way, and I couldn't move again because I was, oh my God, it was agony. And because the more awake you get, the more you start feeling the pain. It's incredible though, because you know, we all think that we're going to feel the I should have felt it, you know, as I was doing it, and I would have felt it, but you don't. It's like your body's ahead of you, and you don't. So, you know, if anyone going through an accident or anything like that, it's amazing how you don't really remember the accident, even while it's happening as such. You know, 1 minute it's there, and the next minute you're there. And it's like time is frozen but yet you've continued. And it's weird. No, you've frozen, but time has continued. That's it. So yeah, in the end, I got up to the hospital, and that's when they did X-rays and said, oh yes, and found that I had the trimalleolar fracture on my left foot, which needed surgery because it was dislocated, and I also broke a bone in the other foot. Don't do things by halves, do I? Oh, I've got a frog in my throat. Tickle. I haven't got any water with me. Yes, so that was quite fun and games. Oh, the worst part was then putting my foot back into place, because they had to dose me up with some pain meds. First off, I was just doing it with gas and air, and they had to pull it and yank it. Bear in mind, it's broken bones and dislocations, and it's in absolute agony. Worse pain, even worse than childbirth, I would say. And then they had to plaster it up. Then I had to go for an X-ray to check that they got it right, only for them to find out they hadn't got it right in the right position. So I had to oh, 341. What if I just put in 341? 355. That's easy enough to do. We just changed the lids. That's what happens when talking, and so luckily I spotted that. And yeah, and then they had to repeat it again because it was out of place still. And they did that 4 times. The last time I had I had fentanyl, and all I kept thinking of was, isn't this what Michael Jackson died of? I don't want to be fentanyled up. And so basically I'd worked up to the big guns by that point, and they just did it, and they said, well, it's not as good, but it'll have to be. But because it had taken so long, and of course you're having a they're pulling it into place, then they're plastering it up. So you've got a plaster cast on you. Then they're taking you to X-ray, and then you're going back. They're cutting off the plaster cast to redo it all again. So that was 4 times. Yeah, I was. Oh dear, I've got a tickle in my throat. And so yeah, so oh, no good. That's the problem when you're right by a fridge. Fridge needs cleaning out. Yes. So of course by that point then, when they put my foot was even more swollen. It was swelling up even more from being handled all that time. And they wrote a big ORIF, letters ORIF on my leg, so they knew which one to operate on. Oh, that's good. Don't think it's done anything for the tickle. Yeah, so and then of course, because they'd faffed around my foot so much it kept swelling up, so the plaster cast that they put on, which needed to be a bit snug, was way too snug. But not only that, is then because they had to wait for my swelling to go down before they could operate, which took about 2 weeks, because they were so all this time I was in the hospital because it was bad, and then because the swelling started going down, and then of course my foot would shift in the plaster cast, and because it had shifted, because the plaster cast was suddenly a little bit looser, then my foot got caught in a wrong position. And then of course my foot then would swell up again, because it was in the wrong position. It would swell up in the wrong place, and so it was absolute agony. And I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go to the, I couldn't use the bathroom or anything like that. It was horrible, absolutely horrible. And yeah, so that was the worst 2 weeks. And then I go in for the operation, and that was my very first operation I'd ever had. I'd put off so many operations before, but because it was sort of at the far extremity, I said, I don't want to be knocked out completely. I said, just sedate me. Because I thought, you know, if they knock me out completely, I'm going to be pulled left, right and centre, and it's not going to be nice. And then they gave me an epidural and also sedated me. And they gave me a mask, which wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Which was, yeah, oh God, my head space went off the planet at that point, because I was just so anxious about it all and panicking, panic attacks. And then they, I could feel my legs go. I feel my legs go. I couldn't feel my legs. I started not feeling my legs, because they had to then put in, I needed the loo at that moment in time when they were trying to put the blimmin' the needle in my back to put in the epidural. And I was going, I need the loo now. They said, don't worry. I went, oh, well, okay then. If I make a fool of myself, you'll have to deal with it. And then they said, count backwards. And I remember, I think I got to 8, 9, 8 or 7. 8, I think it was. And that was it. And then I remember coming around in afterwards, and it'd been about 4 or 5 hours, I think it was 4 hours. There'd been, yeah, it was something. It was quite a long time. And they and they put in 2 plates, long plates, and 13 bolts. And yeah, and it was 3, 5, 6. And yeah, then it was the recovery, and because then my foot was really swollen up. I was back into the same hell I was in before I had the surgery. But I also had the scar and the metalwork to contend with, and they don't half want you to get you out of bed. And I'm sorry, but at some point there was one male nurse who I just wanted, I didn't like him at all. He was so, nasty in one respect. He was just, kept trying to get us out of bed. I was in a bay with 4 other people, and I couldn't, because I was feeling very, and I wasn't eating much because I didn't feel like eating much, and then my appetite started picking up again, thankfully. But because I had both feet broken, one was slight weight bearing, but the other was completely non-weight bearing, and it was absolute agony to even move it slightly, and to get on and off the bed. It was bad enough getting on and off the bed to use the bloody commode, which is a whole nother flipping in itself. 552 I've put in. Oh, for God's sakes, 372 is that one. Right, okay. Don't know what I've done with the other lid. And yeah, and so it was horrible. So in the end, when you saw the consultants, you know, and they are doing the rounds, and you tell them how painful it is and everything else like that, and they tell you what you're to do, but then it doesn't translate to that male nurse. He seems to think he's the surgeon, and then he in the end, they had to cut open my plaster cast every now and then and strap it up, and of course then I had to have it, look at that, then I had to have it on one of these heightened things, because it had to be higher than my heart for I don't know, I suppose it's that thrombosis thing, isn't it? because I had to keep getting stabbed in the stomach every day with this blood thinner and stuff, and I couldn't wear the compression socks because obviously I'd had the work on my feet. So it was yeah, it was fun and games. But well, yeah, so they put me into an air cast boot in the end. They took the plaster off and put me in an air cast boot. So I was about, yeah, and then of course I had to have care for when I came out, and that's hence I was in hospital for a little bit longer, because they had to sort the care out. And I had to prove that I could go up and down the stairs on my bum, which all very well, because when I got home I was told I can't go up the stairs, and besides it was the stairs that got me in the first place. So it was so that's my story of how I broke my foot. There, you didn't want that story, but you got it nonetheless. 4, 5, oh yeah. Oh God, now I'm putting it on nothing. Perhaps I ought to stop talking. 452, where is it? No, 402. But, well, yeah. But diamond painting has definitely helped me through lots of things. Mental health problems and all that kind of stuff. It's so therapeutic. I'm nearly completing my 3rd row. Right, I've only got a few left of these, haven't I? Right. Oh, 407. Nearly missed him. I think I will message them and ask them to scan in or send me out some more stickers, because these ones, they're crap. And then I can just scan them into my own computer and print them off properly and stick them over the top of these. 415. 420. 422. 433. 434. 4. Right, so now we're on 407. That's that one. Now what else can I talk about? I don't know. So has anybody done this pattern? And if so, were there any bits that sort of got to you? You know, that you found certain symbols that you couldn't read properly, and what did you do about it? I really could do like a little small paintbrush to get those. I've got one upstairs. Next time I'll have to come bring it down. And I'm going to put a little bit of whatnot in that. I said a little bit of Jessica by my side, a little bit of Danica, do do do. Yes, sorry. 413. That's that one. I need to speed up a bit, don't I? Because I don't want to miss going and meeting my grandchildren and hopefully my son. And then I can come back and 414, another full bag. So this one's probably going to be Ujima flipped up, staticked up to the eyeballs. Yep. Lizzie. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oh. You missed me when my back was better-ish, a little bit better than what it is now. I used to go up to the post box, which is away from town, sort of going up my little road, and she used to come with me for walks, and she would cross at the crossing and everything. She was a very good cat, and the people who use the road would watch her and look out for her. So funny. Yeah, we used to talk as we went. And then she knew we'd come back, because on our way up there she would climb up the tree, do all her feistiness, roll in the dirt, and then we'd come back, come in, feed her, and then we'd both go to bed. Because I used to wait until and do that quite late when there was nobody about, because that was the height of COVID, I think. Yeah. Right. This one needs a 414 and a 415 now. A grey, of course, it's a grey. Oh, I so want that peanut butter pita bread. Right, so that can't, that'll have to go in a spare one baggie. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one of those is a big one, so that might have to 415. Then what are we on? 422, 420, 422, 433, 434, 435, 436, and 437. Right, so 420. That's there. Right. Oh, good golly. I can't wait to I've got my, like, it's similar to Heaven and Earth. It's a cross stitch pattern that I'm doing, and I'm waiting for the canvas to arrive. Now I've ordered 2 because I've been putting in quotes around and trying to get people to ask how much it's going to cost, because it's a big one. It's 120 by 125 centimeters. So yeah, it's a big canvas. So I asked Smith's Beads and they said it's 75 quid, and that's posted out as well. And I thought, well, they're in the UK, so right, okay. So I ordered that, and then because none of the others were coming up with it, so then I 420. Ah, yes, 422. So I ordered that, and then I looked on AliExpress to see if anybody had emailed me back. Nobody had, and so I thought, oh, while I'm here, I'll just have another look, because when I looked last time I couldn't see any ones that were cheaper, and I found one which was, it was 120 by 120, so I know that was like 5 out, but I thought it, you know, I could wing it, you know. So and that was £54. So I was kicking myself thinking, oh god, I wish I got that one now. But I'm glad I've got both of them coming, because I ordered it. I've got both coming so I can compare, because some I want to know whether it's from edge of the canvas to the other edge of the canvas, or whether it's the drill area that's what. And I mean, I will always use it. And this one that I'm doing is this picture, and it's I went to thread-bear.com. Otherwise, if you do just Threadbare, you get this completely different site. And yeah, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages of numbers, you know, of DMCs that I need, and it's 269 colours. So this one is a baby. This one that I'm kitting up now is a baby in comparison. But the other one, as I say, it's like a heaven and earth. So that means that you have a blank canvas, and I'm going to be using a lot of my spare drills. Yes, some I'm going to have to get in, and some I'm going to need, like there's one that I need 14,000 plus drills. So yeah, but Smith's beads, they aren't too bad priced. But I've got quite a lot of old drills, and I've gone through some of my old paintings that I know I'm not going to do. So I've separated the drills, because they had to be square, of those paintings, and separated them. So I've still got the canvas for them, but it's 434. So I've still got the canvas, so at a later date, if I do choose to go back and want to do it, I can, but I just have to use my spare drills for that. I'll just go for the, you know. So that's fine. And as I was saying earlier, you know, some of them pictures that you buy at the time, you think, oh yeah, I really like that, and then you, by the time you get around to doing it, you've really changed your mind and you don't really want to do it. But well, and if at the end of the day is, then I can always flog the canvas without the drills, and say it's for you to use up your spare drills with, like one of those on the HAD Heaven and Earth Designs webpage. They've got those ones called crown canvases, and they are the printed canvas, but you have to provide your own drills, or you can ask them to do it and they will do it. But it's usually without the drills. The drills are separate. So I mean, if they've got that, then, you know, selling an old canvas isn't going to be a bother. And I can get some money back from it, which will be something. So we are, yes. So I can't wait to start that one, because I was going to use my because if you get a PDF pattern, then you can upload it to, what's it called, to Pattern Keeper. Now Pattern Keeper, for any of those who don't know, if you're doing a Heaven and Earth Designs pattern, which is the blank canvas, and you're using drills that you've either bought in or you've using your spare drills, then where did that go? There it is. Then you what's it called? You can upload your pattern, your PDF, to Pattern Keeper, and then what it does is it acts as a paper template, so you can highlight whichever one, and there's a legend down the side of all your DMCs, and it'll tell you exactly which DMC code you need, and you then will plot it on the blank canvas, and which come up in boxes of 10 by 10 little squares. So you're doing a bit of counting. It may seem hard and complicated, but actually once you get going into it, it's not. And then it basically, on Pattern Keeper, it crosses them off. So you can cross them off as to the ones which you've done. So it saves you looking backwards and forwards to your paper sheet, trying to figure out where you are, picking up a pen and pencil each time, because you can just go like this, you know, when you finish doing a spot. And there's a little bit of trash in this one. Maybe it's got to the end of the pot, the big bag that they were divvying up in. And yes, so that's what you can do in Pattern Keeper, and it keeps a track of it. Add more zest. Rebecca, she uses Pattern Keeper when she's doing her Hades, Heaven and Earth designs. But mine is a threadbare pattern, and so I've downloaded it to Pattern Keeper, but because it's threadbare and not one of the recognisable ones that Pattern Keeper can use, yes, I can get the picture up and everything else like that, but I don't have the legend, so I can't see what the number is of that certain symbol. And it being 269 symbols, yeah, I really do need to see that. But threadbare do a free version, whereas Pattern Keeper you have to pay a one-off fee, I think it is, of a tenner or something like that. But threadbare, they do a threadbare app, which is in the on their website. It's called an app, but it's not actually an app as such, but it opens like an app on your web page. And they have the legend and everything, and it is really good. So at some point I will do a Ujima flip what's it called, comparison, comparing Pattern Keeper and the other, and threadbare. But I really do like threadbare. It's mainly for you know, like if you're into you know, you've got your flosses and your skeins, but that's mostly what cross stitch patterns are all about anyway. Oh, before I get on to the fives, I need to do the fourth 5. 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 1. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to doing that. I had got quite a lot of diamonds to do a Heaven and Earth design. It was a little light reading by Randolph Spangler, but like I said before, I've gone off. I've still got the pattern, but I just don't. Yeah, I've gone off of it. So it's oh, that's 550. Okay, so we need another one for that. And then yeah, so I'm getting there, as they say. 5, 4, 3. 4, 5, 2. Let's do A. Oh, shoot the bed. Right, okay. Okie dokie. So I don't know what that one was. So I shall stop from here. Before I do anything more, I will stop and I will go back, because it's definitely got to be one that I've already done in this patch. Oh dear, look how they're all stacking me. And it's purple, so that's going to be quite good. Hopefully it hasn't a knock-on effect on all the others, because that will be so bad. I shall cry if that's the case. No, because I've been checking the numbers, and that's how I've been finding it out. I've got the wrong one on the wrong. So let's go back and see which is purple. 322. That's blue. Right. These are things that happen, especially when you get talking. Right, so these are the ones I've got to sift through. Right. One, 5, 3. Right. I'm going to see which bag I haven't got. Right. Oh dear. 3 hours later. Right, let's get there into the 400s. 400s, 400s, 400s. Oh dear. 400s, 400s, 300s. 3, 3, 3, 5. 5, 5, 2. But I don't go up to there in this pack. This pack only goes up to 5, 3. That's that one. 5, 3, 5. Yeah, it goes up to 5, 3, 5. Oh no, 550. Well, where's the tub for 535? 2. Ah, there it is. Haven't done it yet. Right, so that's that one. 1, 4. That's that one. 5s. 4. 3, 1. 4. 3. 'Ah, my arm is tearing me up. Ow, 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 ow. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. 4. 1. Oh dear, 1, 1, 1, 1. 3s, 2s, 4s. 4s. It's a lot of 400s, isn't there? 3, 3, 3, 3. 2. 1s, 1s. 2s. 3s, 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 3s and 2s. Right, so we'll start at the 1s. So, right, I'm going to turn them upside down so I know I've done them. 1, 6, 9. That's that one. 1, 6, 8. That's that one. 1, 5, 6. That one. 1, 5, 8. That one. 1, 5, 5. 1, 5, 9. 1, 6, 7. 151 and 152 and 153. And I'm missing some. Oh, they're up here. One 161 and 157. Right, so that's all those done. Right, so they're all there. I don't think I will do that because these tops are wider. These are wider at the top than at the bottom. There's my other one. Right, so 200s. Right, 300s are next up there. 208, yes. 209, yes. 210, 23 and 24, yes. Now 300s. 301, yes. 311, yes. 312. Right, hold on. 301. 318, 341. That looks like it should be purple. Well, 311. Yep. 312. Yep. 316. Sorry about this, folks. Makes it longer, doesn't it? 317. I should have done this off cam, really. But this shows you what can happen. 322. 334. 333. 327. 336. I've got 315. 6. 315. 340. 355, yep. Hold on a minute. Oh, 341, yep. So we'll put 341 back and we can do all these. 301, 311, 12, 15, 18, 22, 27, 33, 34, 36, 40, 41, 370, 356. Oh yeah. Three, 5, 6. 370, 71 and 72. 370, 71 and 72. That's the threes. Yeah, but I could have easily put the wrong colour in the wrong one, and I'm not going to know. I was hoping there was going to be one bag left over. Well, there might be. Then at least I'll know what the bag is. $4.02. $4.02. Yeah. 4.07. Yep. 413. Yep. And 414. 415. Oh, that's up there. 4 and 5. 420. Yep. Oops, wrong one. Yep. 420. 422. There it is. Yep. 433. Yep. 434. Yes, and 435. And 436. 437. 451. 452. So I've got them all. But I've still got this. So all those bags are accounted for. Whoops, that's the lid for that. 543. 453. 519. 518. 517. 524. 503 and 550. So suddenly I go into a wrong lot of colours. Because I haven't got them here. $5.50. That one looks like it should be there. Yes, that's that one. Oh, and 503. I'm staring at it right in front of my eyes. Blind as a ferret. I still don't know what that one is, so I'm going to have to sort that one out later, but at least it's not one of these ones that I've already done it. Well, it could be. Oh, shoosh. This is, oh God, look how much static to top it all off. Ooh, I'm bored now. There's another bit of crud. Oh dear. Right, 517 is done. Oh no, shouldn't have had 517. 453. 453 first. Right. I don't know. I'm trying to think what that looks like, a 550 or one of those, but it's not, is it? That's a 550. It's a darker one. 503. That's the next one. Come on. I'm trying to hurry now, aren't I? Because I'm hungry and I'm tired. Where are we at now? 136. Oh my gosh. Nearly there. Right. Right, that's that one. 503. 517. 518. Another bag that was open. Oh, come on, static. These are resin drills as well, whereas I've got a mixture of resin and acrylics for the other one. Is it acrylic? Yeah. 519. Now I must have got that out of the bag, unless I hadn't emptied that out from the previous painting. No, because this is a new system. Huh. But there must be a bag for it though. 519. 524. 535. Oh, the end's in sight. Five, 4, 3. No. 5, 4, 3. doing it again. This is where I make the mistake. 550. Now I can't remember. I'll have to look back actually. I can look back at my my things and it might tell me, mightn't it? Oh, right, okay, so instead of trying to faff around, I'll just re-watch my video and see if it shows it. And luckily it's not in fast forward, so it should be easier. Right, so that is that all so far, bar from the hidden one, which we don't know. I don't think I will have that on there. All right, and now we'll get these out. Right, so we need the stickers. Nope, there they are. Right, so we're on 318. Three, 4, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 1, 60, and 1, 5, 7. Right. Oh dear. Oh God, they're evil to get into. Right, that's that one. 157. There we go. One, 5, 7. 160. 1 done. 160. 161. I think I might need 2 for 318. 61. Oh, come on out. Got it. Oh, 161. Now we're on a 318. Right, let's see. all the rest in there. And there's a lot of, I think you can tell I'm getting tired because I'm not doing much speaking, and you're probably saying thank God for that as well. Oh, there we go. That one there. Oh shoot, that bit went on the floor. Oh, come on. Oh. Now's not the time to get all naughty. They did all fit into one bag, so that's something. What was that? That was 318. Right, so now we're on to 341. No, yeah, 341. Oh dear. Oh, get in there. Come on. Oh, I see, your crud. That's me trying to encourage crud out. Only that one. 341. And then the last one is 415. Right, there, you'll be relieved to know we've come to the end of this bag. Right, so that's that. There we go. 415. One, two, there. Oh, I'm liking that. Right. So, there we have. All done and dusted. Keep that bit because I've got a spare bit. Right, that's it. So, there we go. Right, so now, well, next one will be this one. Right, so thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and tell me if you prefer the speeded up versions or the complete waffle ramble whatever version. And part 3 will be tomorrow. Bye bye.